Hello, welcome everybody to our Gateway Project 1212 2018. And I'm so excited to be here again with you on our Gateway Project and to continue what will be happening in this ascension path and all the beautiful levels of the exchange of moving from 3D into the 5D. There's so many things that happen to us as beings because we are multidimensional. We are really no longer holding on to the 3D plan, but we're moving very fast and exponentially into the 5D. And there's so many things that are happening to create a multidimensionality. And these portals of master numbers like 1212 or 1111 are gateways. And I'm a gatekeeper. My name is Anjahlia Marisa Shihan. I'm a cosmic shaman, a seer, a master seer, a healer, an intuitive, a channel, and I channel the ascended masters and the magical beings. And a lot of my work really is to open up these bridges and these gateways and assist the magical beings coming back online and open up all the star seeds, awaken every being, every flame that's here on earth, because we're here for a particular reason. We're not just having a 3D life. We're here to really create a new world. And that's what I'm interested in. And that's why I'm here today. And that's why I'm hoping you've come here also. Because this is for the seekers, the star seeds, and those that are finding that call from within that's just pulling you forward and addressing a deeper and deeper collective creativity that's mounting and organizing from deep within you. And the ascension codes that you each carry are also things that we're going to be igniting on our gateway projects. These are the things that are going to start working within you in miraculous ways. And this is a trance shamanic ascension journey. I'll be channeling many different beings who will come in. It's moving into the mystery. So we really will be listening deeply and start attuning ourselves as Merkabas, as geometries, as ships of light into the field that's shifting. And that's why, like, being a part of the Gateway Project, we'll be working as gatekeepers, we'll be working as stewards of the new earth. And we'll start doing, as we work together more and more, collective projects and collective cooperative planetary projects for the Mother Gaia, for the ascension, for different issues going on in the world. And also just to help with the ascension pains and the ascension problems that each one of us has, and that having the sense of the higher frequencies and being held in an open space of these fields and the links of the ley lines, the grids. My keepership is keeper of the Christ gateways of creation. And we work I'm a fairy also, a fire fairy, and we work with the grids, and especially the Christ grids. And what that does is part of this ascension plan in that we connect to one another. And that's the whole deal. How to get out of the 3D into the 5D, become multidimensional, work with our totem of multidimensionality in our bodies, and start to resonate at a higher and higher field. So we're broadcasting, in a way, our own mission puzzle pieces. And then we work together in a group Merkaba with planetary reasons, with the divine plan for a higher good. That's what I'm very excited about. And so we need your help, and you need our help. And basically we need each other's helps to create this, because that's the whole deal. We're in relationship, and we're coming back to recognize what we're here for. And so a little bit about the 1212 numerology, which, if you're like me, I'm always seeing the redundant numbers, 1111, 1212, 444, 222. It's just astounding. And each one is kind of reminding you that you're working in your ascension, you're on your path. In 1212, in this 12-12-18, it symbolizes several things. It's like moving out of your comfort zone, and that you're being pushed to a new edge, like over the edge and into something new on this journey that we're involved in. And it symbolizes also your spiritual growth, awakening, manifesting of your dreams, an awareness of your infinite being. And that this is like a level of creating the positivity in your life. And what it is, we're always saying to you, like, what is it you want to create? We're creating this and we're co-creating together. So what is your dreaming, your manifestation dreaming of what you want this new year that's coming up upon us very quickly to look like and feel like? And of course, also 1212 is a manifestation and twin flame union number. And then this is a portal energy of 1212 today for the new earth. And this is a manifesting stone. I have several of them and they have triangles in them. So I brought that to show you and to carry as we work together with the masters and find out our next corridor of pathway. And a lot of what's happening is working with healing and working with like this epic shift that we're going through as we're being bombarded by amazing energies. And there's a lot of roller coastering and meltdowns and emotional issues coming up because we're being flooded with massive amounts of light. And then the shadow aspects start to come out. And that's a beautiful thing. If we can look at it like that, it's like all the places that we haven't let ourselves love will be coming up to be reviewed. And it's a reflective world that we live in that's based on beauty. And the entire universe is here for us. And especially since the divine feminine has now returned, and this beautiful picture behind me of the Universal Blue Mary by Nicholas Roersch, such a fascinating painting because she's veiled, right? And the Universal Mother has been veiled for 5,000 years. We've been out of direct connection with the divine feminine for 5,000 years. So everybody is in a kind of traumatic situation until we rebalance and connect with our higher realms and our lower realms. And that means also connecting with Gaia. And that's part of our work. And the return of the divine feminine allows us to heal and open up more and more of our ascension plan. So this 1212 time period, it's a planetary alignment with the Milky Way. The higher consciousnesses and these energy sources are propelling us into the new and what's next. And also bringing in the sense of ease. Like we're looking to become an easeful world where we're no longer in that push, push, push. The feminine is based on the being, the stillness, the voidal. And so the parts of ourselves that haven't fully accepted that or appreciated that are also going to be pushing against this evolutionary push. So it's like we're growing. Sometimes it's a birth. Our journey may be a birth. It may be a snake letting go of its skin. We don't know. So let's find out together. So, and we're not going to be working for very long. It's only an hour session. But just so you know, we'll be doing these again, and I will hope that you'll join us every time. So take a deep breath in. Just allow yourself to become more restful. Giving yourself this opportunity to really center yourself. Allowing yourself now to feel yourself as a triangle, as a geometry. And that this triangle begins to deeply anchor you. And again, that we are looking at the 1212, the twin flame, the reflective, the mirror, they say. And realizing that the mirror, when we look at the mirror as beneficial to us, as a positive reflection, whatever it is, even if it's negative, it's teaching us. It's an access, it's a key to wisdom. Then we become liberated. It's a teaching that's so obvious that everyone says, but it's very hard for us to do as humans. But as the new humans, it's going to get easier and easier. So we'll call in the Holy Mothers, Great Mothers. We'll call in the Holy Fathers, Great Fathers, Creator, all that there is. Mother, Father, God, Goddess, Gaia, Sophia, we call upon you now. As we call in this beautiful 1212 gateway portal project. Awakening your pure potential. Many holy beings join us now, beloved ones. As we say, this is a regrouping, a reacclimation, and a recentering. That yes, you are being propelled forward, as if shoved forward. Yet the magic lies from within, the interior territory. The inner and the outer reflectiveness, you see. So as you join now more deeply into your heart, into the field of light that begins to merge in your hearts, that the heart is the way forward. The heart is your Merkaba, your ship of light, the true leader, the guide. And now a beautiful geometry arises in your heart. The threefold flame in your heart. The six-pointed star. Triangle upwards and the triangle downwards. And breathing into this geometry in your heart, this technology, it becomes three-dimensional, vibrating, reverberating, multidimensionally in your heart. And inside this geometry, Merkaba, is a waterfall. Let us step into this waterfall and allow the waterfall to become as large as ourselves. And the Merkaba is also larger than ourselves. And we are standing in a waterfall inside our beautiful geometry Merkaba that is larger than life, it seems, and is giving us this expression of being greater and larger than we are in our present three-dimensional bodies. There's a sense of the magical nature of our beings that is unlimited, full of pure potential. It has like a special energy, a special fuel that is filled with grace and ease and happiness. It is extremely happy. Because there is a place inside of you that has been calling to this kind of freedom your entire life. So allow yourself to continue to be washed by the waterfall that allows us to feel these higher frequencies. That we need certain things like little stations before we go to the next frequency. You may even put your hands out to feel the stardust, the light shimmering off of the waterfall. The waterfall allows for multidimensional travel. That we will be traveling together, beloved ones, in our 1212 Merkaba. So we ask, where shall we go? Where shall we travel? Well, first, it is through the Pleiades. So we find ourselves moving in a very soft and circular, yet succinct manner through the cosmos to the Milky Way. It begins to flood us now with a circular star and stardust trail. That again, there is a great happiness inside of our being as we are touching something familiar. We are sensing our great freedom and the uniqueness that we hold as star seeds, as star beings, as we are not only earthlings, new humans, but star beings, and have generated ourselves through many, many planetary stars. That we refresh ourselves this day. That we give ourselves a new level of advice. And we begin to see that inside of our starship, we may even have other beings of other walks of life with us. That are also on this journey. That are part of our team. We're not alone. We might be a trinity. So the Ashtar command is here with us. And the Ashtara ships of light, as we are also a ship of light. And we realize now we have become a group ship of light, and that it is each other we are seeing inside of our ships. That yes, we are a team. Not unlike the Ashtar command. In fact, we work with the Ashtar command. So we ask the Ashtar and Lord Serapis Bey to guide us, to show us. Where shall we go next? So Lord Ashtar says, this is a Pleiadian adventure. So we go with the Ashtar command, Lord Ashtar and our group Merkaba, and other ships we see that are coming with us, of like minds and similar goals. For the same ultimate planetary mission of the ascension of the planet Earth, new Earth. And we are here to help with the reprogramming. This gives us a great thrill to recognize this ambition. That each of us are channels ourselves. We're dolphins, dolphin channels, or whales, whale channels. So we journey now to this Pleiadian portal held in the Milky Way. We find ourselves on the surface. We're let out of our Merkabas and onto a selenite disc, like a little station that brings us down from our ships. Our ships are right against like an overhang of cliff that hides the ship beautifully. We step upon the selenite discs as a group. And each group goes in on its own disc. And the disc has the ability to fly also. And it moves into this overhang and down like an elevator into the earth. And it goes exactly slowly enough for us to acclimate. And as we get to the bottom, we stay a little longer to acclimate to the atmosphere. And begin to see out into the atmosphere. And when we are ready, we each step off the selenite disc upon the earth, and we're not standing on the planet of Pleiades, we're hovering ourselves. And in the distance, we see a beautiful light city, glowing. Pinks and oranges and yellow lights. It has an incredibly uplifted and friendly feeling about it. Like a place that feels like a comfort zone. And we go to this planet, this city of light. With Serapis Bay before us. And we're in the form of a triangle as we walk, or float, kind of walk, float. And as we get closer and closer to the city of light, you see there is a giant gateway there. That has a type of structure architecturally that we've never seen before. It has very many elegant lines. It's like it's drawn with lines, yet it's solid of light. And as we stand near it and look to the guardians, we bow our heads in honor and ask for the grace of entry. And we beam our heart beams, our pure heart beams, and show our hearts as we may only enter if we are pure of heart. And there are dolphins around us. And other beings of light that are all smiling and are very etheric. And they're holding us at our elbows and gently bringing us across the threshold. As the opening of this gate is almost like it becomes seaweed, or the drawings of the lines open out and into the light city, but yet the structure is open and open woven, but moving in this moving city of light. And everything flows. It has the sensation that it's the opening of the gateway flows with us to allow us to flow through the atmosphere. It's almost as if there's this exquisite harmony and tonality as we open our ears now, that the lights, as they shift in their color, play different tones for us. And everything has great meaning. That the warm pink light is this acceptance that the city is alive and it is accepting us. That we are accepted into the heart of this city, into this earth of Pleiades. That our hearts are overjoyed to feel these sensations, that everything matters here, that everything is already known. There are no secrets. There is nothing that is not intentional, that everything here is divine and with the divine plan. And everybody knows one another and what is happening. It is a total clairsentient, clairaudient, open-hearted, totally reflective. It is ultimate mirror of each one's divine nature. This is an ascended planet, we say, to drink from, to succor, to fulfill this great desire within your being, to feel these feelings of deeply resonant as the lights begin to vibrate and an honoring, soft dance and ceremony in a type of rejoicing. That we are being moved as if we are seaweed in the ocean, that all the lights and all the beings, we are all in a ceremony. And that the meaning and the reason that we have joined here is to feel this sense of synchronicity and symbiosis. To understand fully our ascension plan, the potential of a 5-dimension or higher planet has access to everything one needs. That there is absolutely no fear here, no struggle, no sense of survival issue. There is no hierarchy, there is no higher God or lower beings. Everyone is in alignment and in tune with one another. And each knows their place, their specialties, their key codes show them, tell them this. That even manifestation is only part of the everyday living style. And that the manifestations are all cooperative, collaborative, and functional. There is only understanding here. It is such a high vibrational field. Everyone is attuned and on the same wavelength, you see. There is not this individual struggle, individuality, ego, personality. But this is the refreshing, being refreshed that they mentioned. Refreshing this understanding, especially in the thymus chakra, the chakra of relations. So now in the center of our ceremony, a fire type of light is being lit. It's very large. and it grows to be larger than we are. And we are invited to dance inside this flame of purification, to let go of the struggle, of the strife, the territory, the material, the possessions, to open to our own light, to the creative light, to the grids of light. And this flows through all of the chakras, through your ears and all the orifices, through the endocrine system, and purifies all dis-ease, all illness. Now inside the flame is a great wall, a great tube of light that is being brought down, that we are also invited to step into. It has an intense blast of light where it is as if we are no longer wearing clothes. We almost have no bones or structure. The light is pouring so intensely, purifying us, that we become pure potential. It is our own pure potential that we have come here to receive, to manifest on the earth plane. It is to carry this light home with us as a resource, that we as bearers of the witness of this experience are generators, and we become generator beings. That this is part of our blueprint, our messenger, and part of our portfolio as carriers we are now given a scroll. It documents, like a certificate, this introduction. It gives us entrance into future gateways, future portals. And that it will become more clear as it is read in the divine timing. It will be shown to us. And we bow and we thank those that have given us this gift of the scroll, of the manifestation of our pure potential and our destiny as messengers, as scribes, as messengers, creators, painters, photographers, seers, channels, dolphins, or whales, that we now may move through the ley lines, the grid lines, the portals, the star portals, carrying this calibration that gives us a higher purpose, assurance, esteem, and an excitement of our own innate brilliance. That this is an accumulation, a type of property that we have been invited and given permission to share. So we open our hearts to this gift, this gifting, and this invitation, feeling the magnanimity, the magnitude of this incorporation of the gifts of the Pleiades, the Milky Way. And we are grateful in our hearts as we bow to those that have given us this opportunity to understand experientially, through frequency, through light, through love, and return to the new earth with this scroll, this new commitment that easily moves through us to aspire to all that we wanted to create here, the many projects we are involved in, our dearest dreaming, our pure potential. So let us bring our scroll and bring it wherever you wish to carry it, in your body, possibly your heart. Let us put our arms around one another as we begin to dance and rock in a circular manner. And as we do this, we begin to move out of the pillar of light, out of the fire, out of the ceremony circle, where we are getting larger and larger, holding more and more shoulders and arms, as we become a very large circle of all those that are here on this planet. And we beam our hearts to one another, creating a great hub, great wheel, And beaming our graciousness, thanks, and gratitude for this intense opportunity, this gifting on this 1212 gateway. This opens gateways we had not considered, and that we will bring this to earth as a commitment, as a messenger. And we will continue to work together, visiting star portals and earth portals, opening up grids, ley lines, working with the waterways, the mountains, the crystalline beings, the inner city lights. We thank again the dolphins, and we continue to move further backwards in a very honoring position. And we move out of the city of light in a triangle, reverse triangle, backing out until we continue to move beyond the gates. And then we move into a circle, back onto the selenite disc with Serapis Bay, and find ourselves back at our Merkaba ship. In our ship together, we move back into our own bodies, into our own Merkabas, in our own hearts, in our own homes, refreshed in a way that we could not possibly describe, but we can share. We can embody. We can represent as a new type of teacher, a new education that reveals with the simple gestures, with our projects and our ministries, our relations, our harmonies, our thoughts and our words and our deeds. We are carriers of a great new world, a great new purpose. And together we shall create and co-create the new earth. So we say, continue this work, journal afterwards, think big. As you have moved through the 1212 gateway, and released that which isn't your truth, and opened into a new planetary commission that the Milky Way and the Pleiades showed us. That this is their path, the way they ascended. And as we have this understanding, this allows us to create in different manners than we could have imagined, into a new purposefulness. And we can see the pure potential in all beings. Blessed be, beloved ones. Blessed be. We look forward to continuing our work together as new stewards, new shamans, new educators of the new earth and the new children, the new education. What an amazing time we are living in. And we thank you for being part of it. Watch out for new things on my website, www.anjahlia.com, on Facebook, and coming soon on YouTube. And also new retreats like to Water Island in the Virgin Islands. Blessed be. See you soon.